Breaking news and good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sandra Mitchell. Arraignment postponed for Sam Woodward. He is the man charged with murder in the stabbing death of Orange County College student 19-year-old Blaze Bernstein. Woodward did appear in court just a few moments ago, and our Orange County reporter Michele Gile was there. And Michele, there was a lot happening behind the scenes.
Sam Woodward was in an orange jail jumpsuit in the central court here in Santa Ana, right behind me here. He was seated behind glass. In the beginning, he was speaking to his lawyer. The courtroom, C5 as it's known, Central 5, was nearly full. Woodward's parents were there as well. They were seated in the courtroom. They were holding hands. A priest from their church, Our Lady Queen of Angels Church in Newport Beach, was holding Michele Woodward's hand. She is Sam Woodward's mother. Now, Woodward did not enter a plea today to the murder charge he is facing, and he is being held for now on no bail. The penalty, according to DA Tony Rackauckus, is 26 years to life. Blaze Bernstein's parents were not in court today. The appearance lasted about 5 minutes in front of the judge. Woodward's defense attorney is a man by the name of Edward Munoz. He told me that Sam Woodward's family is in shock. They're trying to make sense of this. Sam Woodward, he said, is an Eagle Scout who is now being charged with murder. One of the Woodward's priests said that he last saw Sam Woodward at church a week ago Sunday. He said that he gave him communion. This priest says that he knows the Woodwards very well. They're quite devout. Sam Woodward's mother goes to church every single morning, and that priest said that the accusations do not represent who the Woodwards as a family are. Now, interestingly, Judge Sheila Hansen, who presided over this today, disclosed at the very beginning of the proceeding that her own child is or was a student at the Orange County School of the Arts, where both Sam Woodward and Blaze Bernstein went to high school. That school is just a couple of blocks from the courthouse where we are right now. A few interesting points from the district attorney's press conference this morning. Sam Woodward, according to DA Tony Rackauckus, visited the crime scene, that is Borrego Park, days after the murder occurred. Now, this is something that we hadn't heard before today. The district attorney also says that Sam Woodward cleaned up the car that he was driving the night that he picked up Blaze Bernstein. We know that Woodward had been surveilled for days, followed by undercover officers after Blaze's disappearance. They surveilled Sam Woodward until his arrest last Friday. Now, we know from the court proceeding that Sam Woodward will make his next court appearance on February 2nd. At that point, we expect to hear whether he pleads guilty or not guilty to the murder charge. And we should say that this murder charge isn't specified. In other words, we do not know at this point whether this is murder one, premeditated murder, and I did ask that question today. Tony Rackauckus says that he really can't give us a lot of details about the investigation at this point, but that those things would come out as we get further into this, closer to the preliminary hearing. So again, we don't know whether this is a murder one case, second-degree murder, even perhaps manslaughter. But when I asked Tony Rackauckus at the press conference whether he expected whether these murder charges might be downgraded once they get more evidence and more details, he said that he did not expect that. So again, this hearing is now wrapped up. Sam Woodward will be transported back to the Men's Central Jail, which is just across the street from the courthouse. And again, he will appear in court again on February 2nd. So that's the latest live here on Facebook from Santa Ana outside of the Central Courthouse. We'll have more for you on KCAL 9 at 4 o'clock and CBS LA at 5 and 6 o'clock.
All right, Michele Gile, thank you. Again, 20-year-old Samuel Woodward charged with murder for the killing, the stabbing death of Blaze Bernstein, will stay in jail now. No bail is set. His next court appearance, though, is set for February 2nd. From the CBS studios, I'm Sandra Mitchell, and we will see you coming up on KCAL 9 News at 4 o'clock with the very latest on this case and all the day's news, and then again on CBS 2 News at 5 o'clock. Until then, enjoy the afternoon.